Hello and welcome back to our HIP New World Order campaign. In our last episode we got a couple of holy wars declared. Actually not just one holy war. This is a holy war, this one is a de jure war against the Hasbayids and Mesudids respectively. So with these have basically just started, we're still in the process of transporting troops over. Our boats are on the way back to pick some up. We also managed to change to elective succession, so our heir now is Prince Otto, who is young and strong and talented in many ways. His wife is also quite talented, and he has a strong genius son lined up to inherit after him, so things are looking pretty good on the succession front. Anyway, let's unpause and continue our fights here. You are revoking things, that's fine. And we see an army from the Mesudids arriving. Fortunately, we have 20,000 of our own troops. Okay, we're sieging in our target county here, which is mountains, I believe, but I can't actually hold a mouse over it. There we go. It is mountains. So I think what we'll do is leave our large army here. In fact, we can probably afford to split it in half and send half in to reinforce this. I'm assuming that this army is going to head in and try and attack our smaller army, which I'm happy to allow it to do. We can get some defensive terrain bonuses in the mountains, and then reinforce with the rest of our troops. We'll see what exactly they do when they get to Hama. And they're headed to Masyaf, which may be the county that my army is in. All of these tiny counties around here. Well, it's not any of these counties. Okay, I'm going to assume that's where they're going. So we'll get our reinforcements ready to go in. Okay. And the Aztec Empire has lost a war to the Duchess of Normandy. So they also crossed a river as well, which is pretty good for us. We'll get you on your way in there, and then you can head back out to there, I suppose. So that should ensure its victory in that, and I guess we'll just advance this army into a county here. It seems like the army from the Hasbayids has retreated off somewhere. They're not interested in taking back this occupation. This is actually a different war entirely. Seems that the war that was declared by our vassal in here is over, maybe? Ended in a white peace. Okay, good. So we can take that duchy ourselves. And our boats are not yet back over there, and in fact this army is taking attrition, which we don't like. Can't actually stand in any of these counties without taking attrition. Maybe we'll move it into Venice. Okay, let's keep an eye on this battle. Reinforcements in already, so should be no problem. Also have a new vassal duke who is only 9. And we won. Not too surprisingly, the enemy army is retreating to Hama. We could follow it, but we'll just stay on our current course. And we have a call to arms from our cousin in Jerusalem. The Breton-Jerusalemite county war over Quimperle. It's the King of Brittany. I guess we'll accept. But I'm probably not going to do much to help, if anything. Barony? Quimperle. Okay, so I guess she had a barony in here for some reason. I guess this is owned by the Knights Templar. And Brittany wants it back. Be a lot easier if she just let Brittany have it, I suppose, but really our business. And I think we actually will go in here and try and catch this army. I suppose it's better if we can wipe it out before any other troops arrive. Still got another 60,000 at large somewhere. We'll get another batch of troops on their way down. And I suppose we'll actually split this army in half and spread out a bit to hopefully get more sieges done faster. Oh, and this battle is not quite as good as I might hope. We'll send some reinforcements from the next county over. I guess some more troops arrived on his side from somewhere. But those reinforcements on our side should make it pretty easy for us. And we'll follow the remnants of his army to one more county. And actually we'll go and see if we can fight this little army in here. Which we can. Still headed to Montferrand, so we'll follow it and hopefully destroy it. And same deal with this one. I have another little army up here. I think we'll actually try and call Jerusalem into this war. Or maybe they can fight it. We're not going to need them in this war, probably. We'll just call them into the one. We just came into their war, so hopefully they will be well disposed towards accepting this request. And I think we'll follow just one more time up here, and same down here. Oops, and we need to get some of these troops out of here before we take too much attrition. Alright, Jerusalem comes into our war. Our uncle, the Duke of Limburg, sends word of enemy courtiers found at Masyaf. We will put them all into the dungeons. Alright, we won another battle, but still didn't wipe out the army. We'll follow it again. And we'll have these boats actually land, and... oh, they did deposit their troops over here already, okay. That's fine, we'll split this in half, I think, and siege a couple of counties in here. And we have a new King of Flanders. He is 56, okay. It's 56 opinion is what I mean. So not too bad. It only cost us 150 gold to get him up to basically 100, so I think we'll spend it. And we'll send our boats back for another delivery of troops. I guess we'll actually just start sieging what holdings we can in the capital here. One of them is sieged by the Bulgarian band. I guess he wasn't able to pay his mercenaries. He is going to win that, it looks like, though. I guess that explains where his army is. army he has, which is 14,000. Oh, and Brittany has a lot of troops down here. Maybe we shouldn't have accepted that call to arms. You have improved the opinion of this Duke. I think we can move our Chancellor to somewhere else now. And the Queen of Saxon would be a good choice, but I'm not sure if we can actually improve her opinion because of her whole weird not having a capital county situation. Everyone else is very happy though. Get down to counts before we actually have people that are below 50. Well, I guess we'll just let our Chancellor keep doing what he's doing. Brittany's taking quite a lot of attrition down here, so it's good news for us. Ooh, and we have a grandson who needs educating. Alright, this is our strong genius child of our heir. We definitely want to educate him ourselves. Alright, and we have our target county fully sieged, and I should have been keeping a closer eye on what was going on over here because we are going to lose this battle. I think even if we reinforce with everything, it's not a good battle, so yeah, I think we'll just retreat these two armies so they don't get caught as well. So we'll have our 10,000 parked in the mountains here, hopefully bait him into attacking them, and we'll be able to reinforce. And in fact, that's where our retreating army is going as well. The enemy armies are headed to Halab up here. Be there on the 7th, and our army will get out just in time. Meanwhile, we want to siege down here. And I'd like to send one of these armies up the coast to come and help out, but Brittany's in the way. I guess we can just use boats. Speaking of boats, they are currently occupied with this other army. I guess we'll just deliver this army straight to where it's needed. Call to arms from Croatia against the Queen of Serbia. Well, I think we're allied with Serbia as well, aren't we? We're not allied yet because our son is betrothed to the Queen, but she's not yet old enough to be married. Well, I think we'll decline because we don't want to weaken Serbia if we're going to have a member of our dynasty eventually inherit the throne there. Okay, so this 30,000 is coming into this mountain county here, which is what we wanted. So we're going to have another 15k or so to reinforce with, which is not really enough, but we do have another boatload of troops on their way. So I think we'll probably take this battle. Even if we don't manage to win it, we should kill a good portion of their troops, and we have plenty more to spare down here to send against them later. No, I think we'll have you go this way. You go in here as well. So, hopefully they arrive in time. And our armies hold out here. So our first reinforcements will be there in a few days. armies will be here very soon as well. Alright, that will help. And in the center as well. Okay, I don't really see us winning this, but we will have a chance. Our army is arriving. I think we'll have them land in this county if that's not where they're going already, so that they can reinforce immediately. Oh, apparently we're going to break the center, so maybe we have a chance after all. Betrothed can marry. This is our grandson and the Princess of Wendland, okay. We lost our right flank as well. Yeah, I think we're going to win this. Even without these reinforcements. Broke the left flank, and the remaining flank is no problem. Captured a prisoner. They are retreating up to Halab. We will send this army to intercept them. This one will just merge together. And we're up to 90% now, thanks to mostly these battles, I have to guess. We're probably getting ticking war score as well, because we have our war goal fully occupied. Yes, that last battle was 38%. And this army will send into this county to start sieging. So you go here, and you go down here. So this is Desert, will be attacking them in there. And we will catch them. So I don't think this battle will be worth a full 10%, but you never know. Got us up to 94. We'll continue to follow. And we apparently sieged everything we can siege in this county. Let this army come around here. And I think even though they have another fresh army in this county waiting for us, we'll be just fine. We will take more prisoners for our dungeons. We win another siege down there. And I think this battle should get us to 100. 99, so close. But we are going to get to 100 from the ticking war score before any of these other sieges finished, so we can start removing our troops from enemy territory. And there it is. So we'll enforce our demand. It already goes directly to where the leader is vassalized by our Count of Tripoli here. He is a Sunni vassal, so that's going to be a bit of a problem for the Count here, but that's not our problem. So I guess we'll send these armies down and go and fight Brittany here, help out Jerusalem, since it seems like they're having kind of a bad time. At least I don't see very many armies from them. I wonder if they've sent some up to Brittany. Apparently not. Oh, there is some troops over here. Okay. Well, I think we are going to have to win that war for them, if it's going to be won at all. Start our troops on the way down. And we win another siege down here. Still no sign of their army. I wonder if they're still fighting the Bulgarian band. They are. In fact, it might be in our best interests to wait until that war is over before we finish this war, because I don't think we'll get this holding, since it's currently occupied by a third party. So we'll probably just hold on at 100%, assuming we get there, and not actually enforce our demands just yet. And in fact, we will decline this offer. Okay, well, we're out of time for this episode, so we'll have to finish it in the next one, and also help out with Jerusalem here. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.